Mr Speaker.
A 5-minute call on behalf of the Green Party, David Clendon.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I just thought I'd take a brief call to, in large part, to support my colleague's earlier speech, which, in my view, had a strong critique and some very positive, forward-looking commentary, not in the least bit grumpy, I thought. Mr Speaker, this is an important bill. I think it's fair to say that the horticulture industry has often felt like the poor relation. New Zealand is a food exporting country and will continue to be an important part of our economy. Tourism, of course, is our single largest export earner now. It's quite a good plan as well to bring people here to enjoy our produce, our wine and the like, and get a premium that way. But food exporting undoubtedly is an important part of the overall picture. And yes, we have for a long time focused on export of protein in the form of dairy, red meat and so on. The red meat industry has had its problems, not least of all because I would argue of a lack of coordination at the producer marketing level. Dairy, of course, we're focused too much on selling low-value, high-volume commodity rather than the high-value, low-volume commodities. I think we need to look no further than Zespri to see the potential for a coordinated marketing mechanism in order that New Zealand producers are not competing with one another to a race to the bottom. We want to produce New Zealand, we want to present New Zealand produce as high quality, premium product. Let people compete on price. Let them come to us with a price. We need to be setting the scene where people want our produce and are willing to pay top dollar for it because it is the very best product, and I think Zespri has achieved that through having a single marketing desk, coordinating the grows, coordinating supply, and I think that's an important part of it. I had some direct experience of this in my former life as an academic. The School of Natural Sciences, where I taught at Unitec, taught horticulture programs, including organic horticulture, which certainly is the long-term future for New Zealand, to present ourselves as the organic producer for the globe, essentially. And it's true to say, I think, that the industry always struggled to be heard by government. And my colleague, Eugenie Sage, did make a very pertinent point. It has taken a long time to see the very necessary and positive amendments made to this legislation that this bill will affect. So, as I've mentioned earlier, I think it's important that horticultural products, of all products, live and die on three things critically: on quality, on consistency, and on security of supply. It's no point going to market if you can't assure those three things. And I think having a coordinated approach, a well-organised at this end of the supply chain, to have the producers well integrated, well organised, well coordinated, to present a high quality product, a consistently high quality product, and to ensure the markets that we can hit the button when and where they need the product, when they need it, that we can fulfil our obligations and our promises. And I think this bill will make some small steps in that direction, and for that reason the Greens will be supporting it. I guess part of my interest is entirely selfish, coming from Northland, which of course where horticulture is a critical part of our regional economy. There's been a lot of investment, particularly in avocados in the last couple of years. New planting, well yes, he does visit occasionally I believe, yeah. Increased planting in avocados, and some significant investment in pack houses. We need to make sure that that's got the best chance of succeeding. Horticulture is an employment-rich industry. It requires lots of people. Part of the challenge too is to ensure that the seasonal labour force has something to do every month and every day of the year. And that is a challenge that faces the whole industry, to find the degree of coordination within and between the industries that will ensure that we can create good and consistent employment in New Zealand for people working in the horticulture industry generally. So this bill is useful. It makes positive amendments. It's a little overdue, but give the government credit where it's due. It has got to the table and we're pleased to support it. Thank you.